Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Team Spotlight for the Minima Innovation Challenge. Today, I am joined by Rafa. Hi, Rafa. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
Yeah, very, very good. Thank you. Thank you for taking time to chat with me today. I understand you are your spokesman for which team?
I have ended up being a spokesman for Joshua's team.
So, starting easy then. What's the first question? What's the team name, and where are you all from?
Okay, so the team name is Joshua. Um, we They are from Catalonia. Joshua is from Catalonia. Jordi and John, and then it's me and Ivan. Not entirely sure where Ivan is from. I'm originally from Poland and currently residing in London. So that's us.
And perhaps you could tell me a little bit about the background of the team.
Joshua is the main engine here. There's no denying it. He's the brain. He's the catalyst. He's the guy that was pushing it from the start. Still pushing it as we speak. I'm just chatting to you, and they are frantically typing things, and I'm sure he's typing some more questions on the Discord, pestering the devs. That's him. He is a project leader, a proper team leader. A good mentor, a clearly a guy who's been in the computers, in the science, in the crypto world for a while. I think since sort of the mid '80s. He mentioned 1987, I think, starting on the basic computers, starting coding. He's a coder. He's a dev, front end, back end, Java. He's a computer analyst. Very, very keen to work, and I think he experiments a lot with the Godot game engine. And he's actually managed to, if I remember, I think we might get to it later because he's incorporated that part into the project, or one of the two projects we worked on. So yeah, a techie, and the rest of us, couple of guys who work in the computers, and me, the only non coding person there. It's about time maybe to learn something, but I'm just enthusiastic about crypto world and Minima, and actually Minima was probably the starter, the fire starter for me.
Leads me very neatly onto the next question, actually, which is how did you hear about Minima?
Me personally, through my business partner, who is a close friend of Paddy, who we know is the brain of it all. And Joshua, actually, funny enough, he come across it because he was trying to do something similar. He himself realized that he was searching for a decentralized place, somewhere that is a free, searching for freedom or in the online world. He wanted to create it himself, and he said he searched through places, websites, colleagues, other people online, and experts, etc. And then one day, he doesn't even know how. He just ended up landing on Minima, and bam, there it was. Something he was trying to work out, trying to create, existed already, and was working.
So the project itself, then, is you mentioned there's a couple of things that are being worked on here. So is it sort of a few sub projects as part of a larger project?
They originally Joshua wanted to work on Minimaverse, and you can imagine what that would be. It's everything. So eventually narrowed it down to two projects: MDAE, so Minima Advertising, decentralized advertising ecosystem, and UDPOI, so basically Universal Digital Proof of Identity. Proof of Identity is something that he was decentralized proof of identity, something that he was kind of searching originally for, a place where something like this could exist, and stumbled upon Minima, an advertising ecosystem, because we are now living in a world where we constantly bombarded by advertising, and how we often say, if you don't pay for it, you probably eat the product, and we are the product a lot of companies that are harvesting us for data, and therefore we've decided to work on something which is gonna level the playing field for everyone, and we all should be equal and should have a right to decide what we want to and how we want to monetize ourselves and our privacy and our data.
Now, here's the point where I'd usually ask if you're looking to insert Minima into a pre-existing idea, or if this is something that's brand new, but it sounds like this is actually somewhere in the middle. This part is sort of an existing idea that was really waiting for Minima to come along.
I don't think, I'm pretty sure, and so was Joshua. Minima, what was the missing part? Minima was what needs to be entered into it, the sprinkle, the dust, the gold dust that's gonna, can start all this mechanics to work. We have a platform, the MDAE, our project wants to be a standard, new platform where everyone starts from. You come in there as a user, you come in there as an advertiser, and Minima, with its power of tokens, colored tokens, tokenization, the big words in the crypto community, its censorship resistance, and other layers, the maxima, the omnia, that basically just blow this out into a whole world of where you can do just about anything.
You sort of started to touch upon the sort of the wider team earlier on. I'd be interested to hear about sort of the developers within the team. I know we've heard about Josua, but perhaps the others, what their backgrounds and experience are.
Yeah. So we have Jordi and we have John, who are both sort of deeply embedded in computer science. One is a computer science professor, also a mentor. They code for live front ends, back ends for quite a long time. Even is mainly working on the UDPOI system, but like I said, all of them have a knowledge of Java, other languages, coding languages, and also a very keen interest in our project. Actually, one of Joshua's and other guys' idea was to incorporate working on new power or energy sources. So projects that will enable people to work on energy sources, and mainly based on the hydrogen energy, etc. So I think Jordi works also in the AI departments. So like plenty of knowledge of many of years of experience, far more than me. I'm superbly unqualified to be talking on their behalf, but here I am.
Well, I think you did a good job there representing them. I think they'll be happy.
I hope so.
Yeah, so this is the part of the chat then where I kind of invite you to give the elevator pitch. Tell us about the project.
Okay, I think the pitch is freedom. Even if you are in the elevator, often you have ads around you, adverts that tell you immediately something, and you might not even realize that you can be monetizing it. Right? It could be something that between the floor 1 and the floor 10, you could click on things, scan things, put them through our system, put them through our advertising ecosystem, get a couple of tokens into your Minima wallet. By the time you get to the top, you might be able to already buy yourself a coffee for it. Just your freedoms should be that. What's around you shouldn't be just monetizing you. You should be able to monetize it too.
And then the final question I've got for you then is sort of going forward in time. Imagine the project is completed and you're getting ready to take it to market. Do you have an idea of what your PR statement might be?
Yes. This is the game changer. Basically, we're entering with a new approach, with a game-changing approach, where a market worth absolute billions of dollars or whatever other currency you want to attached to it. It's now for everyone to take part in and for everyone to monetize and make money. New game, completely new game, new players, or old players but on completely new rules. New game, new rules.
Thank you very much for your time today, Rafa. I'm really excited to see the final submissions.